bit of rain in Southern California might as well be 8 inches of snow anywhere else. Generally we go up here about 85. I don't need to go 85 in the rain, I get it. Especially it's greasy, but this is not the first rain of the season. The first rain of the season, then you have months and months of, you know, leaking cars and oil and transmission fluid and power steering fluid and all that shit that drips out of cars on the roads. And then it gets wet, and these roads are not at all designed for water drainage. There's no plumbing or anything on any of these roads. There are rain channels in the concrete, but that is it. So I haven't done a brake check yet to see how slippery it is, but I don't think it would be bad. This E60 M5 is on Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 3 Pluses, which are an impressive tire in conditions like this. Though I will keep my distance, and yes, this is an average 60 mile per hour distance for Southern California. Anyways, we're headed up a little bit early this morning. It's 10:18. I've got a set of wheels coming back from my shop, my wheel refinishing shop in Orange County, that are going on that carbon black 2000 M5. They've been refinished, those 4 rears in chrome shadow, so I'm excited to see those. Get those on there. I need to finish the Mark III installation, which is going to involve removing the amp to access the Trimble so I can plug the GPS antenna directly into the Mark III. We've got a guy, Ken, coming down today from, I think, LA at noon. He may be late for just a variety of things. I'm trying to remember exactly what we're doing. So timing chain tensioner is the big one. Blue Bus software update's an easy one. And fan clutch replacement. So fairly simple, that shouldn't take long. So the goals today are work on the carbon black M5 in the way of the Mark III, get that taken care of. I need to quote a whole bunch of suspension components for him. We're changing out his front and rear springs to Dynon. Well, that means the struts are out, so should we, you know, do top mounts or the bearings on the front ones? I'm gonna give him an estimate for it. And then, oh, my car's filthy and I forgot to bring the stuff up there to clean it. Crap. That means I'm gonna have to use different towels. Something I didn't mention is people here drive on totally bald tires because normally that's fine. It doesn't cause any problems. Then, you know, 6 days a year it looks like this, and bald tires are not your friend, especially on the poorly drained roads. So Nate, you're watching this thinking, yep, I know, lived here my whole life. When it rains, it's bad. One of the reasons I don't drive my car, you just see a ton of accidents because people don't know how to do it. Cars of Escondido, you'll see all kinds. 65. That's a mistake. Okay, it's about the end of the day. The appointment with Ken went very well. He brought a beautiful 540 M-Tech down here. Should have filmed it, just didn't have time while working. And I did what we said we did, the timing chain tensioner and some other stuff, updated the Blue Bus, whatever I mentioned this morning. That went very well. Right at the tail end of that, I had a guy show up out front in his 2001 530. He's worked at all the San Diego area BMW dealers back in the day when the E39 was new. He fell in love with the car then. He's had a couple since. He just bought a steel blue, one of my favorite colors on the E39 530, that he's going to take some of the goodies off his current titanium car, put it on the steel blue car, and then give the titanium car to his daughter. So he stopped by, we chatted for a bit, and he wants a service appointment eventually, but we're swamped right now. Got this car cleaned up today. It was very bad. I didn't have time to get to it last week with the bathroom project. The wheels were about black, so now it is clean. Tomorrow we have a bit of a road trip, though not in this car, so I'm just looking around in here trying to figure out what do I need to bring. I'm not going to bring driving gloves. I did get the radar detector. I have shop keys. I have some electronics from here. I don't know if anything I bring, I have to bring in a bag, so I guess I can bring that. Just because why not? Voltmeter. I mean, there's a whole case to be made to bring a bunch of tools, but it just gets really bulky. There's the old timing chain tensioner from the 540 we did today. Not totally shot, but definitely weak compared to what the new one is. I did a PPI on that, or an MPI, multi-point inspection on that car today. Have to type up the results. That's what takes the longest, but the work's done. That's the Sterling car from yesterday. Then we received the wheels back for this guy. These are 4 rears. And these are definitely darker than what I've gotten from this company in the past. I've spoken with them. They say if the customer's not happy with this finish, they will refinish things and make it right, free of additional charge, which is good. Some people pay a lot more money to get them like this. This is a very gunmetal. It's still very chrome shadow. It's just a darker hue for sure than, for example, what my car has. Those are original from the factory, unrefinished or original finish style 65s. These were done by the same company that just did those, and these are much lighter, though a tad darker than mine. You know, they're hand finished. They were hand finished from the factory. They're hand finished today in the refinishing marketplace. So no two are going to be identical like these things that are painted by machines were. But these are definitely dark. So we'll see. See what the customer says. I've sent him a bunch of pictures. He's more than welcome to stop by and lay some eyes on them. If he's happy to put them on carbon black, great. If not, we'll make it right. Squirt, squirt.
Okay.
Look at that, Sutter Home.
Sutter Home.
Right out of Cape Town.
Not
Not quite. Not quite. It's, oh, look at Kennan's there.
Right. Good.
Only 4,500 calories in yours.
That's right.
What is that?
This is the Simona Zinfandel. It's nice. This is not an expensive wine or anything. But I like to, unlike Ryan, I can't have a whole bottle of wine every night.
This is one serving.
Yeah.
750 milliliters
This
is one serving. No,
So-
that's, you have 4 of those.
So I have a special Coravin
That's
wine
disgusting.
port, and it has, so it uses argon gas. So this needle gets shoved through. If I can get shoved through the cork, goes down. It can as it distributes wine, it pumps in argon gas, which is stable to keep it nice. So you can seal the top.
So if you don't know how to drink, you can make that last 2 years. That's what you're saying.
Or for those of us who spend more money on wine bottles, yeah, you know.
Sutter Home.
Yeah, Sutter Home.
Okay, we're putting Friday to bed. Hope you guys had a good night. We had an awesome dinner, watched some Seinfeld, hung out for a little bit tonight, and we're getting to bed. Tomorrow we've got to get up early. We've got to head down to the airport. Tomorrow's one of those weird days. I don't think I've actually ever done this in my life before, where you get up, fly somewhere, and then drive home in the same day. So that's tomorrow. It's going to be fun. We'll film some of that process and explain more tomorrow. Today was Friday. We just got a ton of stuff done, as I've talked about throughout the day. So we'll talk on Saturday. Good night.